All right. Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Sorry, I'm fixing my camera from doing the thing. Downloading content. We have the better part of the day to finish current operations. That's fine. When did the Corsicans ever fail to do that? I'm gonna check and see if everything's running good. It looks like it is. Oh, it's so weird. Oh, all right. Everything's looking good. How are we doing today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a happy Monday. I know I am. And the coolest thing ever, Orc Codex is finally coming out. Am I nervous about it? Yes. Am I excited about it? Yes. Super double excited. All right. Checking to see if everything is working. Let me know if there's any audio issues or anything as well. Emma is at a dentist appointment, so our normal studio technician is not here right now. But it's fine. Oh, it's just so bright. There we go. We don't need that. We don't need that light. There you go. Oh, I just woke up. Well, how are we doing today? Is everybody had a good weekend? Not like if there's a content update we aren't expecting it means something is sidelining us. Oh, interesting. Strange. I don't know. I'm just ready to fight some aliens in the void. I get killed all the time. So it looks like we got so the new Orc Codex is coming out on Saturday. Yippee, yippee, yippee. We finally are getting our codexes. Means the cycle is finally starting and we're gonna get going and everything is happening and it's exciting again. Am I ready for orcs to be kicking everybody's butt again forever? Yeah. It's okay. They'll get their money's worth and they'll nerf them. Oh. Actually, Emma just came home. That's literally perfect timing. I was the dentist.
It was good.
Good. Well, I'm glad you had a good time at the dentist, I guess. Good job getting your teeth cleaned.
Thank you.
I need to go to the dentist soon. I'm ready to play the not Halo. Yes. I did buy the $40,000 tank for my requisitions. And I did not realize that it's not like Halo where you get to kind of have it. I do it this way because that looks whack. Where'd all my buttons go? There we go. Some people are crashing about the new price increases, so I am kind of stirring the pot. Oh boy, yeah, I kind of saw there was something going on with the prices. I didn't see that exactly. We'll take a look at that because I saw that leak, and we'll look at exactly the prices because it was one of those things where I saw the sheet, but I didn't look at it. Yeah, I was trying to play a little bit like last night at like 1 a.m. and we were doing the like illuminate mission, and like, oh my god, I was just like, all right, cool, I got my tank. This is like Halo with the Scorpion, right? And I was like, why can't I shoot? Why can't I shoot anything? But another 4% increase. Yeah, it's not surprising. I have been calling it for weeks that they were gonna do this. I mean, it's the thing of why we should be mad about the fact that they're not willing to do anything about the rules very quickly, or the fact that they were like, well, you guys are going to get this update in 10 days. Because I knew they were going to do another price increase on us. It's like every September they want to do a price increase. And like with some of the stuff going on in the world, it makes sense. Oil is getting more expensive. You have to ship stuff overseas, whatever. But at the same time, this is the same company that just does better every single year, but then also expects us to kind of sit there and be like, well, whatever. Yeah, but you're wanting even more money for this hobby, but you won't do anything about the thing that you said that you're going to do. Is really, really, really annoying. News for getting people. Yeah, exactly. This is a good recruiting process for you, Saded. But yeah, no, I'm not. The thing is, I'm not surprised, but I'm like, my thinking is, and especially with the like upsetness of it, is I'm like, what did you expect from these guys? Right. I think this is where like a lot of more people need to be more vocal, and I'm glad people are about like, hey, if you're gonna do this shit, like you need to get stuff right. You need to fix stuff. You can't be increasing the price of a game that doesn't have rules that are correct right now, that are messed up. It's like it'd be like if they were like, all right, cool, we're gonna make this new game, this new video game. Oh, there's a problem with it where there's a massive bug. Okay, cool. Well, we haven't sort of fixed that all the way yet, but we decided to increase actually the game from $60 to $65. Because we're just such a small company. We just need the little help. We run all these events across the world. This is really hard for us. Like, and that's the problem is that you have a lot of these companies like GW, FLG, who are looking at people and being like, well, we did the bare minimum. Isn't that great? And people are now at this point where you're like, no, that's not great. It's pretty bad, actually. But, hopefully they'll get it in their heads to get some work done. We're going to have to deal with these guys. And I've got some things I've been working on. I have something to show y'all that I did last night as I did modeling wise. I did a kit bash. A demon prince has ascended. He has ascended. I got to play a RTT on Saturday, and it was super fun. Won 2 games, lost 1 game. The second win doesn't really count because I had a bye, but we're gonna count it. But now I've got a new list with 3 winged demon princes, and it's gonna be nasty. And it still has a defiler, 12 blades, and it's mean, but it's fun. But let's talk about the codex. Let's talk about what's been going on. So you get a whopping 15 detachments in the upcoming orcs, thanks to the new detachment system. So, by the way, they're not new detachments. It's not 15 new detachments. It's 15 updated and changed. So basically, I don't know exactly. Those who are orc players would probably know a little bit better than, well, not a little bit better, a lot better than me on which units, which were here and which were not. But it looks like if they do have some of these things that were like Shoot a Boys probably is like more DACA, right? I'm not sure. Somebody in the comments, feel free to let me know if they know more than me, please, because I don't know. I don't know. But like it looks like we're getting a lot of like with these 1 DP, because this one looks like it's like maybe a 1 DP detachment with these little 3 stratagems. Seems like you're getting a lot of stuff like, mass infantry units getting assault, Gretchen getting battle line if you want to do like runt swarm. It looks like you get the more DACA rule in a stratagem. So it's really interesting. So this is cool. You get a full wound Gretchen unit that can come CP, but it looks like they're basically re-updating. Oh yeah, let me zoom in actually on that to see if we can see that better. There we go. We can see that pretty good. Yeah, so it looks like it's a Scout 6 and a -3 detection enhancement. That's interesting. So that means that even if you were doing, like, let's say you had obscuring on that unit at 12, it would instead of 12 be 9. That's really strong. A 9-inch loan up for, I mean, Gretchen may not be the craziest thing to get that, but like that's still a good enhancement for that. That's really interesting. Let's look at some of the DACA ones. This is the kicker. Do we know the price of the new codex yet? It'll be interesting to compare to 10th edition since we're going to hardcover to a smaller booklet. I think we do have the codex prices. There's a leak that we need to look at. What I will say is that we are still getting a hardcover book. It is just that a special edition is going to be the hardcovers now. So there's going to be basically it's going to be similar to like what they do with AOS, where they're going to have the pocket version and then they're going to have the like special version as what it was previously. Now, is there a price increase? Probably, which sucks, but there's probably going to be a price increase on that one. It's cool that way. I will say if they're increasing the price for a a soft cover book. Like that soft cover book, it really needs to be like 30 to 40 bucks. Like in all honesty, for most people, for it to be something great. But we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's finish up with these attachments, and then we'll take a look at that. So that's really cool. I like the -3 detection. I like the Scout 6. When this unit is not embarked, this unit has Scout 6. Okay, interesting. So you can't put him in a Rhino and do that. I can't be trusted with other factions because I would absolutely run at least 60 Gretchen. Honestly, if you had the ability to run, honestly, you know what? I need to get that EC list ready on TTS, and I need to play it against you, and then I need to let you play it because you would love that. Being able to advance every single thing and just go, I kill. Sick. It's awesome. You would love that. You would love that list. So let's look at these 2 CP. So this is the one where it's everybody can come back. So that is down here. Any phase an enemy unit has attacked one friendly Gretchen unit that was destroyed, you can target this unit with a stratagem, even though the unit was just destroyed. Well, yeah. Duh, because that's what it says. I do love that. No one builds expecting over 100 Marines. No, it's true. Nobody's expecting that. I show that list off and people are like, I hate this. It's also really expensive to do in person. But we're getting there slowly and surely. When friendly Gretchen unit that was just destroyed, you can target this unit with a stratagem. I do love the wording of this because it is nice to not get gotcha, but it is funny that it's just the same word twice pretty much. You get a new Gretchen unit identical to your destroyed unit in strategic reserves. So you just get a new unit. So it doesn't count as the old unit. It's the new unit. That's cool. What else? An 8-inch. Oh, that's cool. So you can get, for this one, it's a reactive move. Whether you move within 8 inches of an unengaged Gretchen unit, you can make a move up to D6, or it's a flat 6 if you're an attached unit. That's cool. Pushing the character builds in Gretchen is nice. I love the name Grot Shields for this one. I'm really interested. Okay. Your opponent's shooting phase when an enemy unit targets an orc infantry unit, excluding Gretchen unit, one friendly Gretchen unit within 3 inches of that orc unit. When a hit roll for that enemy range unit attacks the orc, that results in a hit. If a model in your Gretchen unit is on the battlefield, that attack sequence for that attack and your Gretchen and the attack sequence for that attack and your Gretchen's unit suffers 1 mortal wound. What? Hi, Guts. What? Hold on. I got to read that again. When a hit roll for the enemy unit's range attacks that target an orc unit results in a hit, if a model in your Gretchen unit is on the battlefield, end the attack sequence for the attack, and your Gretchen suffers 1 mortal wound. That's crazy. So essentially, the minute you get a hit, you stop. So it's like if something is like, oh, I'm going to shoot 40 attacks at you. The minute you get a single hit, the attack sequence stops. And you done. And it all goes into the grots. Is it for every hit that you do? When a hit roll rings in a hit, if a model is on the battlefield, and the attack sequence for that and the attack sequence for that attack, I guess it's just a single hit. That is very interesting. Not sure how that's gonna work. Because I know that there's this thing like that in AOS where there was a card that I played against one of my buds during a and he absolutely hated this card. And I don't blame him because I looked at it and went, I would absolutely hate this card too. Where it was something like that. I think that's poor wording that will get FAQ'd since the intention is that the hits get moved to the grots. Yeah, that makes sense. Where it's like the attack sequence ends and however many hits you get is however many mortal wounds that it suffers. But right now, rules is written, it means that you attack once and they only suffer 1 mortal wound. Yeah, that'll definitely get FAQ'd, hopefully. But that is really good right now. That's really strong. That's cool. Hate that. Hate that. Barbarax, if you show up in the stream, you're going to have to deal with that on Monday. But yeah, Shooter Boys, which looks like it's going to be the new sort of DACA, right? You get Assault. That's cool. You're already going to get that whenever you do whenever you do the wad or riled up. So it's just an easier way of getting assault in general. And when you're riled up, +3 range. That's pretty nice. I do like a +3 range. Pretty nice. I'm a lot more interested in the sneaky little gets just because you can do an advance and do a start an action, which I'm going to be real. If EC does not get a detachment that allows us to advance and do an action, I'm going to scream, because if these guys are doing actions, we have to be able to do actions at some point. There's got to be. It has to work that way. And if it doesn't, I'm going to cry and I'm going to piss my pants. Maybe. We don't know yet. I don't know yet either. Let's look at some of the dude. What's up? If you think about how attacks go as singular events, not fast dice, it would be each model's attack. Not worded for fast dice, needs an FAQ like the Scintillating Legion when turn a number off. That makes a lot more sense. So it would be the models, right? Okay. So like if you had a singular model with like 2 weapons, then it would go, okay, first attack roll, then the second attack roll if they've got the 2 weapons. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you jumping in and saying that. That is a really good comment. So each weapon profile, that makes total sense. Still very, very strong. Very strong. Very cool, though. That makes a lot more sense, especially because of the Scintillating Legion turn a number off, because I forgot that they also get to do that too. Which that one is such a fun one for Scintillating. Being like, all right, if you get a 6, I'm like, hey, I wanted those 6s. Hey. That's a cool one. Cool. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That does make a lot more sense. Because, yeah, that would be one where you're like, what? But yeah, of course they're not writing for fast rolling. They just forgot. It's okay, though. So on this one, we've also got some enhancements for this DACA one. Super glowy thing. That's me just talking normally. Orc infantry or only, excluding weird boy models. So this is not the psychic one. This model's range attacks have anti-infantry 4, dev wounds, and super hazardous. Super hazardous. Each time a unit is selected after that, the unit has resolved all of its attacks. Make 2 hazardous rolls. Oh, we're getting back into super hazardous. That's cool. That's a lot of really strong stuff. Anti-infantry 4 of dev wounds. That's pretty strong to have that. So that super hazardous is cool. I like that. Kind of giving a balance to it. I don't know how balanced it would be, but it's pretty interesting. It's going to see how much that enhancement is going to be. Because if it's too expensive, then it's going to be like, yeah, the super hazardous isn't worth it. But I don't know. Anti-infantry dev wounds is nice. I like that. And then we got targeting squids, big mech, big boss, or war boss. Interesting that the big boss gets it. I didn't even really know if the big boss has any shooting. All the faction clearly need attachments where they get all the abilities, because these abilities were made to feel special, so we can just give it out to make everybody feel special. Yeah. Which, you know what? In all honesty, I'm excited for that. I love the idea of making everybody just really strong in their own ways and making it unique of like, Space Marines are the, utility knife, right? They're the Swiss Army knife. So they're going to be able to do pretty much everything, but you kind of have to pick and choose which things you really want to do versus like Chaos. I'm fast boy. I need to be doing advances. I need to be doing charges all the time. So it's going to be interesting. I was going to make a joke about people getting a detachment with guard orders, but orcs already have them. Yeah, that's already exists. That already exists. Oh, wait, we got to talk about. So does the big boss have a ranged weapon? Because the only big boss that I have is from the what's it called? The Armageddon box. And I thought all he did was like maybe have a shooter or something. So that's an interesting one that the big boss has that. Which I do love the fact that we have the big boss and the war boss, because I want a big boss now that is modeled after Naked Snake. I was like, which snake is big boss again? I can't remember. There's just too many names. But yeah, I would want a Naked Snake model and then try and get one that looks like Ocelot. That would be super fun. So we've got custom DACA for the first stratagem. Whenever a friendly orc infantry is selected to shoot this orc's infantry unit, they ranged that target have a +1 to wound rolls, excluding monsters and vehicles. That's interesting. I feel like that one might not be as useful in times. It might be somewhat useful, somewhat more useful, but I feel like if you were gonna shoot, you would want that +1 to wound on a monster slash vehicle. But I don't know. Now you'd have it against Gaz because Gaz is an infantry. So, well, I mean, always because he was always an infantry. Nothing's changed. This is interesting though. Glowing Daka. Your unit's range attacks target a unit within. That's it. Looks like 9 inches. It looks like 9 inches to me. I think that's 9 inches. It's either a 9 or a 5. It looks like a 9. I think it's a 9. I think that would make sense. +1 AP. Because the one that I have for 1 CP is like +1 strength, +1 AP, and it's within 12 inches. So I would be very surprised if that was shorter than 9 inches. Because that would just not be useful at that point almost. I think. Maybe. I mean, somebody else could tell me I'm wrong for sure, because I don't know. Never enough DACA. And then units range attacks get sustained hits 1. Nice. But only the orc infantry unit? Yeah, this is really for infantry guys. That's pretty cool. Pretty decent. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see what else going on. Ooh, probably the vested warstone. Yeah. Oh, look at this picture though. Look at the grots. God, the new grots look good. So it looks like you're still going to be able to use the runt herd model, even though right now the runt herd doesn't come with the Gretchen, from what I've heard, or is that just the Armageddon box? Here we go. And then a couple of the attachments eschew from the tradition entirely and drop all stratagems and whoa, this is new. Drop all stratagems in favor for a double size enhancement list. Brute Boss is one of the most focused attachments we've seen yet, beefing up your war bosses and only your war bosses so they can run riot over their foes and show any rival challengers who's boss. This is interesting. Dropping all stratagems for a double size enhancements list. So does that mean that they're going to try and do some things where it's if you use this detachment that you are going, if they make Run Herder a character, I will laugh. I think they not? Is the Run Herder not a character already? I thought they were. This is interesting. I wonder if you picking this detachment, if they're going to give you the ability to take more enhancements because you're sacrificing stratagems for more enhancements. Because unless they're upgrades, I mean, you can only take 4 now. Because you could only take 3 before. Now you can take 4. He is the NCO for the squad. Nice. He's just the one who's like, get back to the mess hall. Clean it. So, detachment rules for artists, all these nails. The largest orcs are ruined in their position through strength, savagery, and being harder than it. Wait, hold on. This is an Emperor's Children detachment rule. Come on. Being harder than anyone else? Sorry, you're not as hard as the Emperor's Children. Ever. Okay? We're always the hardest. Honestly, I really want an attachment that has a parody of this now. Where it's like, and the Emperor's Children heard that the largest orcs were harder than anyone else. And they were going to prove them wrong. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. So, what are the rules though? When a friendly war boss model is destroyed, if the unit has not selected to fight, roll a d6 with +1 to the roll if your unit is riled up. On a 3-up, do not remove the war boss model from the battlefield when this unit is fought or at the end of this phase. So it's a fight on death on a 3-up for your war bosses. It's a 2-up. If that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. Probably not the most useful thing if you're going up against like a shooting army, but something where it's like melee heavy right now that's going to be super useful. And then one of the enhancements, Bliss Boss, 2+ movement and a 5-up invuln save. That's rough. That's a strong one. Scary. Scary. And then this weird boy themed detachment accompanies it, perfect for the last point of DP. Well, are you gonna? What is that? No, that's just a link to the weird boy model. Okay, so it's not. I like that they do have the link, which is that. I hate 2+ automatic abilities. That point, just make it automatic. Yeah, I think it's fun to have that like chance of failure. Because I mean, I've done things where it's like I have that Demon Prince on foot that can fight on death on a 2-up, and I have lost him on a 1-up before, right? Where it's like the very slight chance of failure, you know. But I do understand what you're saying. I get why you don't like it, because at that point it's like, well, you're just making like a slight point of risk for whatever reason. When it's like, hey, if that's going to be my biggest thing, just let war bosses fight on death. But at the same time, I will say fight on death is such a strong ability, anyways, that like I really, the fact that you see this now on a 2-up across the entirety of any war boss models you take, it's pretty strong if you are going to deal with a lot of melee. I mean, my winged demon or my demon prince on foot, who is now a winged demon prince, you know, we might as well. I've spoiled the surprise a little bit. We might as well show off what I did, because I realized I need a third winged demon prince. And also, I have this demon prince foot that I love so much. And he did well for me at this last RTT. Oh, can you see him? So, the Flames of Excess Demon Prince has had some wings added to his backpack. Ugh, there's too much light. So now I have a third winged demon prince. Ah! If I don't drop him or find a way to get him into frame. Here, we got to do the beauty blender thing. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. Perfect. He's upside down now. But like his ability for a 2-up is nice, but it's only on him. So you're like, that's pretty nice for a war boss. I do understand what you're saying, though. Every time a Space Marine falls to a Slaanesh, a Demon Prince gets his wings. Yeah. And then in that same time, there's a Harlequin that kicks that Demon Prince to death. Just kicks him to the dirt. Oh, it looks like we also got a new post on Instagram for Warhammer. So let's see if we got any more news. Oh, it looks like we got a new Sons of Bahamut model, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to take a look at those in a second. Oh, one of my buddies doing a cool kit bash. With all this chat, when we talk about the new Zulus, that's a great question. That is a great question. Anyways, Warhorde, I don't know. Probably forever. Big detachment with 6 stratagems and 4 enhancements that can fit in any York unit without too much of a problem. Hell yeah. Green Tide, lots of boys. Need we say more? A little bit. I'd like a little bit more. Bully Bobs, Knobs, and Mega Knobs throwing their weight around with the natural authority over boys. Okay. Little sexual, but all right. Tactical Brigade, orders. Orders. That's where it is. Wreckers. Tank Busters and Breaker Boys ruin vehicles for fun. It lets your war boss wear a pirate hat. Okay, well, all right. You got me. Now that's my favorite one. You're giving me a hat, and I'm sorry. A hat? And you think I'm not a hat guy? You think I don't like hats? Where's my hat? You think we want, you know what? I want, where's my Fulgrim cowboy hat detachment? Where is it, GW? Where is my hat detachment? Oh no. Uh-oh. No, don't put your sword in there, Fulgrim. Fulgrim, no. Fulgrim, please. Please, Fulgrim, please. There we go. Need we say more? Yes, because it looks like boys will become more elite and less horde. Exactly. Beast Snaggers do what they do best, being a menace and making me afraid of them every time I hear about them, because I hear about them being the scariest thing ever. Mechs and Mechs and Big Mechs tinker with their, which might give them their opponent that might, this is interesting. Might sometimes give the opponent an invulnerable save. But what if I would have gotten an invulnerable save? Do I get a better one? But what if I would have got one? So all my invulnerable saves are on 5s. It's fine. Dread Mob, Death Dreads, Killicans, and other walkers push their luck. Blitz Brigade, Battle Wagon Time, Cult of Speed, the best one. War Bikers, giving them battle line and souping up all your fastest units. Flyboys, work Warcraft, and can even become your warlord for the Airwa. It gives you a worse invulnerable. There. Honestly, that makes sense. Give me a 6. Warband. Give your Orc Psychers some extra powers to use and boost your psychic strength when surrounded by the hollering underlings. And then as seen above. Okay, cool. You can't write more than that. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Phew, that's quite a few. We're already cooking up some of the army concepts like Horde Killikins and Dreads, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, cool. Oh, look at that beautiful shot, though. What a great shot. Register your code in the app, and you get the app stuff. Yep. Okay. So, we love that. Fun stuff. Cool orc stuff. I'll look at these new Gargant miniatures while I'm... Ooh, I like that spear. That is pretty cool. Zoom these out a little bit so we can see them all. That's cool. And while we're looking at that, I'm going to pull up the... look at the orc price reveals for us so we can talk about them for a little bit. And then we'll jump into some Helldivers. So, oh, it's all converted into pounds, and I don't want to do all that. That's fine. We'll do it. Okay. So, we'll do a pounds for dollars conversion because I'm lazy. I don't want to. Ooh, check the website. New tanks for Bolt Action USA. And ooh, that's cool. I do love a good crossover. All right. We got our pounds to dollars conversion here. Okay. So let's look at the codex orc English and see what we got. Okay. So it looks like the new orc codex is going to be $33. That's a good price for it. So that's going to be that's not bad. So actually the codexes have gone down in price with that. So that's nice. A little bit. So for the looks like for the other ones they're going to be cheaper, which I think they said they were going to be 30, so they lied because they were supposed to be 30 and now they're 33. I will say I'm not a big fan of the command pack being about freaking... That's true. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the fact that the command point without taxes is already $30. That is a lot for a couple of tokens. That's quite a bit for that. How much are the... Yeah, $30 for that dice. That pretty much reads. How much is the weird boy? 30. Yeah, gonna go to 40. What's the war track at? 60. Okay. War bikers. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like, in all honesty, oh, $66 for a Docker rig. No, it's gonna go up to 70. Dude, Nazdrag. He's moving up to about 50. So characters are moving around to 55 if they're special name characters. Honestly, it looks like the real big problem is that they're now going to be changing epic characters, and they're not going to be the same thing that they used to be, where epic characters used to be kind of sold alongside, like, depending on how big they were, right? But if it was like something where it's like on a 50, 60 millimeter base, like Lucius and those guys, like once you get into the Gilliman and Primarch level, you had to spend more. But like, I mean, Lucius was always $45. So now he's going to move up to $50, which does suck. Like, it's one of these things where it's, I think even the worst part about these isn't really how much is going up in price. It is really just the fact of their attitude while they're making things go up in price. Because that's the big problem to me, is it's one thing to make things go up in price. I understand, it's a business, right? Like, it's hard to expect a publicly trading company to do the right thing, especially when, like, they're not the ones making that decision half the time. At least the guys making the rules right for the game or the models are not the ones who are making the decision on the pricing. But these are the same guys who are then being like, well, blah, 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 blah about it. Also, I'm now having to patch my Helldivers because I didn't realize there was an update this morning either. So I'm going to have to patch mine too real quick. But we'll have plenty of time to talk about that. So it shouldn't take too long to patch. But yeah, like that's kind of the more rough thing about it anyways, is that idea of the fact that it is like it's one of those things where it's like the more that the prices go up, right, is something where then the performance of the game has to do a little bit better each time. Because like if you're having rules where we're still confused about something going on, but then you do a price increase, that just shows that you're like, well, give me more money. Exactly. Premium prices for a non-premium product. While we're patching, actually, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. So while we're waiting on that, I will be right back, guys. Back 2 seconds. I got to patch Helldivers. I gotta use the restroom. Hello, everyone. I am back. Sorry for the delay. I appreciate you all waiting on me. I hope Sada was able to do his advertising pitch for why everybody should be playing K47 instead of 40K. Now it is time to ban him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. But what I'm not kidding about is my new list. Let's talk about that while this is downloading, because for some reason I'm dumb and I didn't plan this up beforehand because I thought at 1 a.m. they would have told me. But that is okay, because that's a me problem. Let's build this list and I'll show y'all how stupid this is. The crazy list. Emperor's Children. Stabby Boys. I would never do that. I love GW. They're my best friends. I would never tell GW people that I don't do GW. What? I'm the GW man. What do you mean? So, go to priority. And then we'll go to characters, and then we do one. Okay, no, wrong button. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, guys. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm sleepy. I'm too sleepy. No, press that button, and then give me 2 more of them. That's right. I want all the demon prints. I have 5 GW armies. I clearly love them. Exactly. That's the funny thing I always find where I'm like, nah, I complain. And then people, it's like, yeah, but I have like a billion armies. So I get to complain about this. I get to complain because I've invested enough to complain about this. Not blinding speed, flawless opponent. Then we'll throw Lucius in there because we love our boy Lucius. Also, Lucius is still extremely strong right now. He is so freaking strong. Honestly, I'm kind of baffled about how much better he got the minute he lost that little fight first bonus. I'm like, he's going flawless blades. I did buy my my Space Marine army all secondhand though. That's fine. I'm also counting them as counting the knights since I wasn't able to offload them. That's fair. In all honesty, like that's one that is really like knights are one of those things where it's like I feel like you have to find the right people, right? Because like there's a lot of people that just don't want to get into knights because one, knights are expensive and complicated, right? One error. What's the error? What's my error? Oh, I don't have a warlord. That's my problem. There we go. All right. So this is the new list that I'm playing, and I'm gonna play this on set because I have a Space Wolf list that I was gonna play, and I was told that if I play anything besides Space Wolf, since they're really good, I'll get castrated. But that's fine. That can't happen to me, right? Help. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. My buddy was just joking with me. Knights as an army are pretty cheap since you only need a handful of them. Yeah, but each one of them is $200, $175. So it's the thing where it's like you don't think that you're spending more money because the price is just more upfront, right? Where it's like you buy a Battle Force box and you can get almost 1,000-point force with the same price that you get a knight. That's my reasoning why. Also, I think in all honesty, with some of the lore behind them, I think that's another problem with them is that really they just don't really do they don't do much, right? They're not one of those like armies that gets written a lot about. So it's one of hard. When you're faced with spending habits on what's another $60 box? Yeah. I bought 2 of the big Battle Force boxes a couple years back. No, it's a smart way. I still have War Dogs from that Battle Force box. That was a really good buy. But so the Stabby Boys. So it's a Peerless Bladesman. It's a flawless blade list. So all the flawless blades are getting fights first, which is nice. It helps you control basically the flow of combat. You've got Lucius the Eternal leading one of them because he's a freaking powerhouse, rerolling hits and wounds on enemy characters, monsters, or vehicles if they're a walker vehicle, which is like knights. I played a game against Knights my last round of the RTT. Shout out to Robert, because that was a great game. That's true. They don't need complicated lore, but some people like to have factions where they have stuff where they can actually like go and say like, hey, I want a story on this guy and it not be hard to find. And they just don't focus on Knights as much as Space Marines, which is why you see Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines so much, right? But yeah, Flawless Blades, powerhouse. If you have -1 damage, they get a little bit worse, but like there's nothing you can really do against that, in all honesty. I don't have anything that does damage 3 in melee, so it's like these guys are better either way because just that critical 3 up, or like elves or Space Marines, when I don't need it, I don't need it, right? But like -3 AP, +1 AP in this detachment, you can do. So I have the ability to make it -4 every time, almost every time I fight, right? Where it's like if I need it to be like, all right, cool, you're a knight with no invuln, +1 AP. All of these are going to go through, right? For a stratagem. We've got some Chaos Terminators go up and down. These are going to have a cursed, twin accursed for the main guy, and then it'll be Power Fist and Chain Fist and combi weapons with the fly. They do not have complicated lore. I'm not saying they have complicated lore. I'm saying they have more lore, right? They have more lore. They just have more of it, right? I'm not saying it's more complicated. You fuck off. But no, I see what you mean. Um, yeah, no, they don't have complicated lore. I completely agree. It's not complicated. It's just that there's so much more of it than anybody else, right? Like, tell me how much lore Shalaxi has versus an unnamed Ultramarine character, right? Where it's like Shalaxi just doesn't exist in this game. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was funny though. That was funny. Um, so basically, the big thing there is like a lot of stuff in the fight phase, which I do anyways. Demon Prince with wings going up to 4 damage with an extra attack. Faultless Opportunist allows me to do counter charge for 1 less CP and be able to do counter charge twice. So I can do one for free and another one for a CP, which is why you have the extra Demon Prince with wings. It's a very elite thing, but 14 inches of movement can do the action and stay alive. I also have a Mauler Fiend if they want to do the action, and I have Terminators that can deep strike and do the action. Right? Defiler for just killing stuff if I need to. But one of the big things I find with the Defiler is that if you have two of them are great and fine, but like sometimes they end up just not doing much because you're like playing that game of chicken where it's like, what do they really need to kill if I'm doing a big infantry thing? It's really just to hold stuff up when the 3-wing Demon Princes can do that exactly. So that's what I'm playing right now. I'm going to play a game today. And you know what? I yapped just enough to get Helldivers to download. Haha. Sometimes there is a plan, and sometimes it actually goes off. I also will say I had one of the I don't blame you. It's a lot. This list is a lot of stat checks, and it's really just heavy elite infantry with oh my god. You gotta be joking me. This thing, I will be completely real though. The thing that is annoying me about Helldivers right now is they are having a massive glitch with their like game guard thing. Because every time I'm trying to start this thing up after updating it and playing it for like a few hours, they're like, you have 2 initiations of game guard. And I'm like, how? I quit the game and quit game guard. Who are all these people trying to friend request me? Is this because they saw my name on is my name now on stream now? Who are all you people trying to friend me? I don't know you. Oh my god, please don't tell me that I'm gonna have to restart my computer to play Helldivers. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like it's going to I'm probably gonna have to restart my computer to play Helldivers, it looks like, because it's saying that Game Guard is active, and I don't have Game Guard active. Game Guard initialize error. Try Ruben and close them. Yeah, there is no other program except for the streaming program, which would be the only. Have to task manage. Miss when Guardsman Squad was a mini force org. Yeah, but you guys also did too much. Okay. Let's try and find Game Guard on here. There we go. Found you. That's annoying. You leaf blower for 1 edition. What? Am I the leaf blower? And they never shut up about it. You leaf blower for 1 edition and they never shut up about it? What does that mean? What am I missing? I feel like I'm listening to it's like when he talks about the war. When Grandpa talked about the war. You guys remember? What's going on? Do. Why is it doing this thing? It's like doing this thing where it's like windowed. I don't know what's going on with Helldivers. I'll be completely real. They have got some glitches going on. Leaf blower was a guard strat of infantry transported in transports and artillery. It would leaf blower your opponent off the table. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't play during that part of time, so that's one that I don't remember actually. Oh my god, my it's lagging bad. So we're gonna do some. I'm gonna do some low graphics. So maybe that'll just get it to run better because I don't have a dedicated graphics card for my streaming, which I should probably get at some point. There we go. That runs a little bit better. There we go. Oh, I just know it's Infamous. Yeah, I don't know too much about Guard in previous editions, to be honest. Yes, we are equipping everything that we can for, what's it called? We are the Guardsmen. And yes, I have a purple cape. You're probably like, Nick, that can't be canon. It is. Cadia, purple eyeballs. It's the Cadia flag. We're Cadians. I'm a Cadian. I know everybody hates the Cadians. I don't know why. They look so cool. The Corsican Cadians. Look at that Cadian gate. I love a Cadian gate. All right. Fair enough. All right, and then let's go to options. We're gonna go to audio. Turn that down, turn that down, turn that down. So hopefully, this won't just use eardrums. So I need to add with the system audio. Oh my god. Please don't do this thing to be Helldivers. Oh my god. Why do they gotta make this so complicated? Cadians are the Ultramarines of the Guard. Yeah, that's fair. They get everything. Okay. How's the volume on that, guys? Let me know if it's too loud or if it's not loud enough. I can always adjust it. Do.
Greetings, Helldiver. The
galactic war awaits. Do. Look at all these maps.
Mission coordinates.
So we're introducing. So this is the new Void part of the galaxy or whatever that we go to. So we've gone inside this like part of the galaxy that is almost similar to if we were going to the Eye of Terror. Invite into lobby when? Probably now. If I can figure out how to do that. What is your... Who is that? I don't know you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, I probably shouldn't show off my code there. I'm trying to. Are we friends on Steam? I don't know if we're friends on Steam. I'm trying to let you in. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do this. Look, I am not the genius. No. Okay, that's the problem then. I've got Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico. Are you Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico? Oh, I can generate a friend code. Cool. Enter my friend code to be my friend in Helldivers, I guess. Here's my friend code, everybody. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. All right. He said no. Did that work, or do I need to do the friend code offline? what we shall do to make this easier. Send a friend request. Okay, cool. I was like, where did you send it? In Steam or in this? Because I did not know that you could do that. Friend request. There we go. Got it. Perfect. Accept. There we go. Now we just need to get back to showing the screen with some audio.
Allied destroyer
All right.
has joined squadron.
There we go. And because how do kick button. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, how do I make you
Helldivers
in
to
charge?
Hellpods.
Because
Repeat.
I don't want to be in charge. I am just the entertainment. Uh-oh.
Allied
Uh-oh.
destroyer
Let's
has
not
left
do that. Well,
squadron.
bye, Zayden. Immediately leaves. That's funny. Use all these buttons. Control center. What does this do? I don't understand what this means. What is helmet? I'd like a helmet. Oh no, you are in charge. Ah, no, I don't want to be in charge. Does this guy look like he's in charge? Why'd you leave? Are you coming back? Are you coming back?
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Now you're in charge. Now you're in charge. Let's see if this works. There's a part of me that wishes I had done my little headset and mic, right? Because then I could actually hear the game. That's fine. You don't need to hear about what's coming up behind you, right?
Do not think of rebels as fellow humans. If our ideals are alien,
Trying to see if I can use. So I've got my. Okay. Failure to join game lobby. Invite to squad. All right, I invited you again. Let's see. Hey, bud. Trying to see. There we go. Midnight mode. There we go. Okay,
Mission
before
preparation
it actually goes
aborted.
out, we're gonna do
Mission
that.
coordinates
We're
locked.
gonna get in the Hellpods.
Hellpods primed.
All right, we did it. So, Twuck. We're going for the Twuck.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
We have a new friend. Look at all these new
Engaging
friends
orbital
we have.
thrusters.
Oh.
Orbit synchronized.
Fuck. It's the truck. Nice. It's all Cadians. I can't believe we did it. Well, he's just wearing weird Cadian armor, okay? We don't know what's going on with him. I'm not gonna pick up the tank this time. I was not good with the tank. I played a game last night where the worst thing that happened. Also, I need to figure out how to do my emotes because some guy tried to salute me and I couldn't do it back and I felt like such a jerk. And I was like, oh no, I'm not trying to be a jerk. But now this guy obviously is like, well, this guy's a jerk. I am bringing second truck. You are bringing all the trucks. Because I don't have a truck. Unfortunately, I'm very low level because I don't play this game that often. And I can't wait for everybody on stream to watch me mess up the directional controls. Because I'm going to be real. I'm not good at fighting game combos either.
Launch initiated.
Oh. How's the audio level for everybody watching the stream? I think Toy hold B to bring up the menu. That's the button I wasn't pushing. That makes sense. Because I wasn't holding it down. Let us know if this is too loud or if the audio... That sounds great. I love looking cute in a turret. Then for audio, doing home cinema, we'll do push to talk.
Allied destroyer joining squadron.
Oh my God, where did you go? Okay.
Seat units on standby.
All good. I just invited you again. There you go. No, please don't shoot me with the lightning bolt. Goodbye. I will say I do like the hot shot las cannon or las rifle. But first,
Seat en route to objective.
1,105 IBM. Get some grenade. Get some. Get some. Get some. I have to aim into the ground to kill you. Oh, gotta reload. Oh, oh boy, there's a guy right there. Ooh. Ooh. No, not my leg. Come here, Xenomorph.
Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
Don't make me blah, please. Audio is good on the quiet side, but that's honestly fine. Okay, then I can increase it a little bit for us. And then also stated, I think, so if you have your mic in, I'm going to be able to hear you on the game as well if you need. And I'm right behind you, shooting at those giants you're shooting at. Man, the fire looks stupid when it's this low performance or high performance mode. But it's so good. The game running so good. Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm there we go. No, not the SEF shoulders. Please. Not our boys. Okay. Oh. Hello. Hello, Mr. Mech. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Hello, I'm a dreadnought now. Where did you come from?
Quick response team.
I think I might have stepped on somebody. Oh, I probably should have warned you I was shooting at that. I am a dreadnought now. You can't dread me. Don't dread on me. Ha ha ha. Somebody died or left and I got their suit. Oh, we got a guy we need to reinforce if you don't mind reinforcing him. I'm in a dreadnought.
Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
Oh, he's not happy. Stated, what is up with your connection, man? There you go. Ah, we got all of them. Are we having fun, guys? Everybody thought that it was time to be guardsmen, but I decided to be a dreadnought because somebody left me a dreadnought. Here we go. You're probably the problem because since everyone else keeps getting dropped. Well, I tried to get you to do it, and then you wouldn't do it. I'm doing my best here. Honestly, not everybody gets dropped. People just leave. Always my fault. Everyone just blames the Emperor's Children player. That's fine.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Oh boy. Do I have other guns? Nope. The robot is out of ammo. The robot is out of ammo. Stomp on you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna stomp on you. I'm gonna stomp on you. Stomping time. Fine, I didn't know your connection would be this unstable. I didn't know either. I mean, everybody else seems to be fine. I've got 2 other guys who also seem to be having a good time with this. It might be your connection. Because I tried to join you and it didn't work. But it's okay. I am just out of Dreadnought ammo, and I need to find a place to get out of this Dreadnought, and I got these guys chasing me. Get back.
On the way.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Objective nearby.
I'm trying. It's telling me you left the session. Well, that's not happening. I'm right here. Yeah, get him, FZF, guys. I gotta get out of the Dreadnought. Hey, bud. Oh, no. I thought I could get away. There we go. There's that guy. So hard to see where my bullets are at.
Helldivers never die.
Well, the problem is that people join the session, and now we've got too many people. So I'm going to have to... Because I've got 4 people in the session who are all doing just fine. All right, I'll leave the session.
Ready for another mission, Helldiver?
I'm ready. The real question is, Saded, are you ready? 'Cause I'm here. If you bring a support weapon and a back item, I can grab a second round of. Yeah, I got the laser dog or whatever it is that I use, and then the machine gun. So yeah, that's what I like using anyways. Okay. What?
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Game session no longer available. Huh? What? That's not what I wanted. Wait, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with Helldivers right now. Look at this thing, though. You guys ever play what's it called? I love that. Play what's it called? You guys ever play what's it called? Might run the diligence, but also, come on. Ooh, yeah, we're going with the last shot. I am a grenade launcher gamer, however, element G. Well, I don't have the
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Look, when you don't have a lot of levels and you don't have a lot of things unlocked except for the tank. Are you thinking of Killzone? Yes, I am thinking of Killzone. Thank you. I am not a high level gamer, right? I have okay. You're gonna have to join me. It is definitely not my internet. This is your internet for sure, because I have not been able to join you.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver.
Because your connection.
Take us to the fight.
And
Expunge the squids from our territory.
Like I am able to get into a game very easy and very fast. We're gonna do that
Mission
one.
coordinates locked.
I'm gonna invite you now because I cannot join you. Like I just will not let me join.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
My kingdom for one
Orbit
gamer with a good connection. I know, right? Yeah, yeah. It's your thing, man. Because I can't even join you on your ship. I can't even join you while you're in space. There we go.
Allied destroyer has joined
there
squadron.
We go.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
It's okay. We're gonna get it figured out. I know they've also been saying that there's a lot of issues with the connection right now. Like there was at one point where every time
synchronized
that I would open up the thing, right, that it would be like it's gonna crash. I'm like, thanks. Cool. You guys ready for this? I need to do this actually for practice.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
I can't read. There we go. Should we keep a closed lobby? We can if we want. That honestly might help. Social. How do I do that? Accessibility. Blah, 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 blah. How do I make it a closed lobby? Oh yeah, let's hug it out, bro. It's okay. We're gonna make it work. How do you make it a closed lobby? Is this something I have to do in the game? Let's see. I might have to do it in the mission selection screen.
Mission preparation aborted.
Escape. Okay. How do I do that?
The Helldivers battle for freedom.
Yeah, quick play.
Let us decide where to enter the fray.
Should be able to make it friends only. Yeah, I just don't know how to do that. Options. There we go. Matchmaking. Friends only. Invite only. Yeah, let's do friends only. And because I don't have a lot of friends, better jump. Did it boot you? You're a friend. It says on ship. It says you're here. It says you're here. Are you here? What happened? I love how it says you're on my ship, but it also says you're not on my ship.
The struggle for managed democracy continues. We have
thanks,
no time to
Helldivers.
waste.
This is pretty annoying.
The Illuminate cannot be allowed to corrupt our lands. The operation is failed. Let us...
Mission coordinates locked.
This is a little annoying.
Hellpods primed. Allied destroyer has left squadron.
It's probably partially just because the fact that I'm streaming this too. Who knows? The nice thing now is that it should be a little bit better since it's only friends. So you just let me know. You should be able to jump into my mission, right?
Aborted. Hellpods primed.
Yeah, well.
Allied destroyer has
part of the gig.
Squadron.
All right. We're going to start on the planet and get it ready.
Launch initiated.
Let's go. Because at least if I start a game, we can at least get going, and then if you're able to join in, then you're able to join in. Because at a certain point, I got to entertain. I got to entertain the masses. Nobody wants to see me walk around and hang out in a loading screen. It's very fair. Oh, there we go. Cool. So I'll just keep jumping in. If you're able to jump in, we can do it. It'll work. It'll work. All right. We've done it. We've landed. Kind of looks like Kadia, to be honest.
Helldiver, and riddle it with bullets.
Get my machine
Deploying
gun.
support weapon.
Get my rover. Got my machine gun. Got my dog. That's not good. Oh, and let's 200 yards or 200 meters. Ooh, that's not good.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying
Perfect.
Helldiver to
I
combat
got
zone.
a doggy.
Seif en route to objective.
Also, I figured out you can actually turn the dog off. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Rare sample acquired.
Just in case my dog wants to kill me. Like you did in another game. Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. Yeah, SEF. I can only run one mech. Ah, that sucks. But we can get the Twuck. Oh, okay. Can I jump in? Can I hop on your back? Oh, I can't hop on your back. That's okay. That's okay. B but yeah, there we go. I did it. We spin time. All right. Honestly, I think they're doing a pretty good job. I think these guys have got it.
Quick response
Let me give them some help.
Down a sentry.
There we go. I'll move this. I'm gonna move this away from all of the massive monsters coming behind us who are shooting that machine gun.
Have a taste of democracy.
I guess I should probably. Do you want your mech? Do you want it? Yeah, take your mech. Don't let me take it. Okay, I guess I'll take the mech. I got these guys coming up behind us.
Heavy enemy presence detected. Deploying Seif rapid response. Hang in there, Helldiver.
I will say, them adding these SCF guys is pretty great. Them doing that, they do way more work than I feel like I remember them doing.
Reinforcing.
Streamer privilege? Yes.
Request
It is.
approved. Reinforcements on the way.
You know what? I deserve it. Give me my privilege. Give me my streamer privilege. Entertainment for the masses allows me to have plot armor. Plot armor! This is my plot armor.
All hostiles eliminated.
You can't blow me up if I blow myself up first. There is no God, only this mech suit. No.
Southeast, 50 meters.
I don't claim to be a god. Not until I find the secret artifact on the planet. Because of course I'm a chaos helldiver. Oh, that's not a bad guy. All right. Well, we're out of ammo. We're out of ammo on the thing. I shot too many bullets. Oh, well, that's not good. Right from the cluster bomb. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Come on, motherfucker. Show me what you're made of. We're gonna jab that real quick. Show me what you got. Oh, I almost had him too. I should have had him. Oh boy.
Calling in reinforcement.
We've got this. We can do this.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Honestly, if you have the truck, a truck would be super great right now.
Joining the fray.
Well, time for hell.
Requesting orbital.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Sweet liberty, my heart! You keep running. I'm just trying to keep him in range of the bombs. Oh, there's a guy behind you. There's a guy right behind you.
Deploying
The
C,
guy
rapid
is
response.
behind you.
Hang in there, Helldiver.
What is happening here? It's like, you guys are seeing what I'm
Lost.
seeing. Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, this is definitely your internet, my guy. It is not my internet.
Point me
Because
to the
my
end.
internet is not having a problem. God dang, what are we supposed to even be doing? All right, where's my map? Okay, well that's, you know what? We're gonna not head back that way. We're gonna not head that way. We're gonna let those guys take that. They're gonna take that one because we have a mission to do. And if we don't do the mission, Super Earth is gonna be mad at us. Let's go. Come on, everybody, into the swamps. The lone Cadian. Crouching through the swamps. I will complete the objective for Pooper Earth. Wait, let's not. I don't like that they all looked over here. Okay. Oh yeah, they see me now. I like how they all kind of dropped. It looked like they all. Oh.
Sub-objective nearby.
Okay.
Deploying sentry.
Get them. Uh-oh. 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 We're gonna play sneaky. Just gonna play sneaky time.
Seif en route to objective.
Forklift. Says you drop. Probably best to make it a public lobby and I'll just play in parallel. Fair. Yeah. It's not me dropping. Like, it's definitely your internet, my guy. Because, like, nobody else is having a problem in my lobbies. So, it's okay. I mean, it happens. It's not a big deal. Come on. Get him. I want his legs.
Helldiver lost.
That's
Sending
it.
replacement.
Yeah. Because if it's saying I dropped, that is not at all what's happening. Because I'm fully playing the game and it's going very, very
Democracy
smooth.
has landed.
Heavy enemy presence detected. Deploying C,
Oh,
rapid
boy.
response. Hang in there, Helldiver.
Yeah, ow.
Reinforcement budget running low.
That's fine. I guess I'll just return the ship alone and reset this up. So, okay, love it, love it. Makes me so happy.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver. Take us to the fight.
All right.
This operation
Let's
is
do
no
it.
longer
Take down
vital.
overship.
We must redirect our attention.
All right.
Mission coordinates
Let's do this
locked.
blitz.
Hellpods Prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Hellpod launch suspended. Hellpods Prime.
All right. It's public now. Yeah, because you don't even show up as that you're online. Let's go. Stalwart, give me my dog. Funny thing is that they're kind of the same, so we're gonna do the one that is less time to reload at.
Launch initiated.
Yeah, my lobby is public now, so try and join that one if you want to. We're the SS Dawn of War because Dawn of War is also. I will say it sucks that Dawn of War is now no longer coming out in September and that they're waiting until December. I'm glad that they're waiting if it's not finished and that they want to make a good game, so I'm happy about that. But man, GW needs to be a little bit better about how they are, how they're doing that, because like they keep announcing stuff and then delaying them at the last second. It's like, man, that's kind of lame. It's kind of lame. If you know that something's probably not going to be ready, it's probably the best time to go and say, hey, let's announce that before that. But I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I just stream. I'm not a special guy. I'm nothing special. But I do have an SOS beacon if anybody wants to heed my SOS. I'm lost and alone. Cadia is broken and I'm in a weird place and I don't know where I'm at.
Deploying equipment package. Deploying sport weapon.
Getting all that going on. We did some of that. Oh.
Objective complete.
We're just gonna grab
Deploying
that
sentry.
real quick. And we're just gonna do. Let the machine gun do all of that work for me. And then, so what do we got? We got to destroy all the warships in the area. Okay, cool.
Receiver on the way to help. We got your back, Helldiver.
Thanks, other Helldivers. Oh! Let's go. Oh boy. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I have something to kill this thing. That's not good.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, get it. Fall. Oh my god, please fall already. Why are you still alive?
Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Oh my god. Come on. That's fine.
Requesting orbital. Reinforcing. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a support weapon. Calling in reinforcements.
Thank you.
Requesting
Yay,
advanced
all right,
weaponry.
we did it.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Did you just drop me in while there was a walking barrage? Okay, great, but I got all my stuff. Naval container, let's go. Oh, run.
area secured. Warning, you are leaving the mission
I'm
area.
not trying to leave the mission area. I'm just trying to get to the other person. All right.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Requesting water. Throwing supply beacon.
Oh. Oh. What ruh-roh? That's not in the last cannon shots.
Tagging maps. Doors.
Allied
300
destroyer
meters.
joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
All right. Oh, shit. Flamethrower. Well.
Calling down a support weapon. Feels good.
Well, good thing I jumped away from that. Holy crap, that would have burned me up. All right, dang. Ooh. All right, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming to help. I will say the one thing that I don't like about the bolt pistol is how easy you can kill yourself with it, but also that might be one of the most lore accurate things about it. Because, man, isn't this sick?
Mag's
Oh.
empty. Rare sample acquired.
I was like, where is the...
Sample
Oh,
collected.
like, there he is. Got him! That was a good shot. Oh, shit. Ooh. That could have been bad. Guys, they almost got me. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Two of them. And a bombing run.
Taking orbital strike.
Oh, my God. We gotta go. Let go.
Got a sample. Requesting air support.
Oh, boy.
Hostile threat level high, deploying SEAD to support.
Oh, go.
Requesting sentry. Illuminate. Northeast.
Deploying SEAD.
I was like, I'm gonna help you with your reload, but that's okay. Oh no! Man, they got a lot of these ships flying by and doing some
Orbital
bombs.
inbound. Requesting sentry.
Try it to, oh, that's not a cave I can go through. Let go. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Beautiful. Beautiful sky.
Found something. Reloading.
I'm gonna wait on the walking barrage for about 2 more seconds, just so that I don't get blasted. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Objective completed. Five minutes left. Liberty speed your step, Helldiver.
Yeah, well, we're trying to. We're doing our best. Okay.
Calling in orbital strike. Requesting sentry.
Go, sentry. I
Deploying
choose
sentry.
you.
Calling in reinforcements.
All right.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Nice, we did it.
Line of freedom.
We blew everybody up.
When ready.
All right, now how do we get out of here?
Sending in an
Yeah,
eagle.
Uh-oh. No laser. No. Bad, Illuminate. Bad.
Squids!
You take your little... Oh, God, one of those big guys. All right, let's go.
Seed rapid response is on the way.
Orbital inbound!
Ah, I pressed the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. There we go.
Get some! Get some!
Calling down a...
Calling down a sentry!
We need to start heading towards the extraction at some point, right? They've already done that. Oh my God. Wow, look at all this. Honestly, I'm speechless over just how much things are blowing up. Let me just get this guy real quick. Let me just shoot your PP a little bit. Give me PP.
For Super! Requesting orbital strike!
Hold on, I gotta... Oh boy, yeah, we gotta go.
Stand by. Proceed. Quick response team.
Requesting air support!
Also, my robot is about to kill me, probably. There we go.
Calling down a sentry! Last reload!
Have a taste of democracy!
Reinforcing!
I am just missing every single shot that I am making. Brah, brah.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon.
Sending enemy!
Oh, yes. Give me your blood. Give me blood. Oh, shit. Not that blood. Come on, bolt pistol. Come on, bolt
Seed
pistol.
squad inbound to your location. 1 minute remains. Destroyer departure imminent.
Oh, we gotta go.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Oh, get him. Oh, get him. Oh, this game is fun.
Have
Look
a
at that
taste of democracy!
Snipe in your leggies. Shoot you in the leggy. Okay, that's not working. Hey, we got him. He's on fire. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I'm on
Out of
fire.
ammo!
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if I can sing that on stream without copyright issues.
Southeast. Sample
Oh,
collected.
Hazard died. Oh boy.
Out of ammo!
I am out of ammo. Oh, that's great.
Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
Well, that's not good. Okay, we gotta get to the zone.
Last reload!
Oh, please don't destroy me, Mr. Friend. We gotta go. Oh, we've gotta go.
Outpost destroyed.
I don't know why I need to go through here. That's not a good idea. I have no grenades left.
ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
We're gonna put this guy up so that we don't have a ton of things just finding us.
Squid outpost destroyed.
Let's go.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh no! Bye.
Dropping a pin. Southeast, 100 meters.
I hit him in the back of the neck and then he ran away. That was funny. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna follow the dreadnought.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Running. Let us go, man. I can't believe this game has gotten me to shut up so much.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Have you guys ever seen me
Outside
not
of
talk
level
this
high.
much?
Deploying seat to support.
Kind of impressive. All right, guys, we got those. Oh, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Oh, crap. Hey, what are you just doing?
Pelican 1, landing in progress.
Oh, please. Oh, I got one stim left. God, those things are fast.
Pelican 1, preparing to depart.
Oh.
Shuttle launch in 20
I'm
seconds.
in there. Do whatever you will to my spaceship. I am in the spaceship. Get in the spaceship, everybody. We got them on the spaceship. I'm hanging out in the spaceship. I'm chilling. You can't get me. I'm sitting down. Everyone knows that the minute you start sitting down is the minute that you are allowed to not be hit.
Squid!
We did it, everybody.
Step by step,
Completed a mission.
order is restored to the void's chaos.
Daniel, that one was for you. Oh. Gone but not forgotten. And then I continue to not level up because I didn't do nothing. That's okay. Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I actually just picked up some Morden Earth recently, and I need to do some more Morden Earth for my stuff. I need to do it on some of my flawless blades at a certain point. The thing that sucks to me is I really the thing that I really want to buy, right, is I really buy the Gunner FRV. That's the thing that I want most in the game, and I cannot get it until I'm level 25. That sucks. That's okay. I will say I do like. That's a lot. I do. That's a lot of texture
Mission
face.
coordinates.
What texture face are you using for your models?
Hellpods
Like what kind of basing are we doing? Are we doing what kind of planner are they on? Because that's honestly one of my favorite things to do when like even thinking or talking about like anything that's going on with like 40K models. It's always so cool to talk about the environment that they're in, right? Like all of my EC guys, they're on a planet that is radioactive, but it's slowly turning blue and purple with the plants and stuff like that because they're there. So that's one of my favorite little bits is to figure out that kind of stuff. And can we drive? I want to drive this. I want to drive this thing. You know what? Honestly, Astro Granite Gun with more than a dual grade with my scheme of yellow and black. Yeah, that's going to be really cool in like an industrial area. Very Iron Warriors-y too. That'll be cool. I like that a lot. You know what would be super fun? Because we're going to do our painting stream on Friday, of course. Next Monday, we should do a Halo co-op stream. That would be a fun one. Playing the old playing Halo 3 or something like that. You're painting Marine Malevolent. Yeah. So basically Iron Warriors. Essentially, I feel like even the Iron Warriors might be a little nicer than the Marines Malevolent at times. Probably a little bit nicer. Sorry, I'm not trying to flex. I'm just stretching. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm flexing on you. Oh. It's for our to get the engagement up. I have to objectify myself. They're more like Night Lords. Yeah. Kind of.
Launch initiated.
I feel like if it's the general disregard that's around them, they're both pretty similar. It's the funny thing about all the Chaos Legions where it's like, okay, well, what's EC versus the Night Lords? And you're like, there's really not too many differences. There's the differences that are different are stark differences, right? But it's one where you're like, well, they both like a lot of skin. They're both skin guys, you know? And that's something fun I like about it, where it's like, the traders aren't too far apart from each other. They just have very distinct. It's like Space Wolves versus Dark Angels, right? Many people would look at me and go, Nick, you're crazy. And it's like, they're not too different. They're a melee base that like to use ancient tactics of like ancient warriors, which is basically all Space Marines. The difference is that one is God. Yeah. One is punk and one is God. It's like the difference between the Sex Pistols and Depeche Mode, right? Like, Night Lords are Depeche Mode. Emperor's Children are the Sex Pistols. One is louder. One is a little bit more quiet. But the same level of carnage, right? One, like Emperor's Children and Night Lords, the big difference is that the Night Lords are almost like the sneaky version of Emperor's Children, and that the Emperor's Children are the loud version of Night Lords, which is cool. It also makes it fun because then you're like, well, what if these guys ever got along? And you're like, that's not unsurprising for them to get along.
On the way. Supplies.
Or maybe they hate each other more because they're so similar. I know I'm speaking much heresy. Hot take. Dark Angels are pulling the Ultramarine specialty of no specialty, but they do it in the most annoying way. Yeah. Yeah. See, like, I'm a Space Wolf fan, so I'm always going to say that the Dark Angels are a little pretentious because they're constantly like, secrets are no fun. And then they're like, but we have all the secrets. And I'm still upset about the fact that the Lion punched Lehman Russ in the back of the head. I'm still upset about that. I thought you guys were the honorable knights. And then you punch Lehman Russ in the back of the head after your duel. My guys, come on. But also, as a Space Wolf player, I do also have to rage bait any Dark Angel player who is in the chat. It is my job to rage bait you. And then not invite you to the cookout. And then invite you to the cookout secretly. I want to get on the oil tanker. How do I help? How do I drive? Let's go. Let go. Where is the objective? Move closer to the objective. All right. Which direction is that? We're going the wrong way? Beep, beep. Oh! I'm driving with one side. Dark Angels are bastards. Yep. Well, here's the thing. They're hiding chaos. Right? Okay. P2 tells me to go that way. Okay, we're going that way then. Let go. And then we're going to control shift up.
Objective secured.
Weird. It won't let me shift into first gear. Stupid. That's dumb. Choo choo. Is there a horn? Can I press the horn button? Oh my god, this thing turns on a dime. Holy crap, this thing turns pretty
you are
good.
leaving the mission area.
Oh. Come on.
Tagging map. East,
They abandoned our
100
mission
meters.
and are cool.
No, I'm leaving.
Execution was our only
I was returning.
hostile threat level high. Deploying seed to support.
Don't go bro on me. Don't say bro on me.
Point me to the enemy.
Green Wing is one of the worst names in 40K. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. I'm just more upset about the fact that this dude put a thing where I was trying to get to the objective, and then they're like, well, we killed you. And this guy's like, bro. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me where I was supposed to go. I'm just trying to drive around. Just trying to drive in a way where we're not going to topple over the stupid thing that we have to drive, because this is the place that we can go in between. It's fine. Get a grip. And you know what? If I'm driving so badly, why didn't you drive? Huh? Right, Biscuit? That's right. No, that's the thing where it's like, the funny thing about the Dark Angels is because I feel like a lot of the original design of the Dark Angels was super, super, super cool. But they kind of just got to the same problem where they're like, well, we just wanted to make them knights again instead of going with that really cool like Native American theme. And instead of doubling down on that stuff when they did in the modern 40K, they doubled down on the English knights thing. And I think that's one of the big problems that made them boring, is because you're like, well, it's not the most interesting design aspect in 40K since it's kind of the most basic one. Which is still cool. I mean, because knights are still awesome. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, I don't know. Space Marines in general are one of those where you're like, all right, cool. What's your flavor of subchapter gonna do? And it's why I kind of like the traders a little bit more. I find the traders have a little bit more of a like general difference in every vibe. They're very different when it comes to how they're designed. But that's just a me opinion, you know? It's just an opinion. That's why I like traders more than I like doing, what's it called, loyalists. Just because I like the designs of the traders more. I think there's just more interesting stuff to do. Oh, why is he's returned and then he's joined again? Oh, couldn't get enough of us, huh? All right, whatever.
Has left the squadron.
Ah, I got shot.
Calling down a sentry. Got a sample.
There we go. Bombs. That's my opinion. I'm sure there's lots of people who look at me and go, Nick, that's stupid. That's not what it is. And I'm like, yeah, you could be right.
Calling in reinforcements.
Right, shoot that guy. Oh no.
Sending in an eagle.
Mag's empty. New mag.
Requesting air support.
There's a reason I wouldn't believe they're assholes, but they're loyal to the Imperium. Yeah. Honestly, Marine Malevolent are one of the ones I find interesting, partially because their assholelessness creates stories. It's almost like, right, it's like why the Grey Knights and the Space Wolves fought, right? And it's cool to have that, like, I think that when it comes down to the Loyalists, I think one of the most interesting aspects of them is the fact that they have different philosophies per subchapter, right? And like, when they're all kind of the same, it's not as fun. Like, one of the reasons I like this Space Force so much is that they are the quote unquote, like, we are good guys kind of, right? Where it's like their whole thing is about, you know, being loyal to the Imperium, but also loyal to its citizens, which I think makes their dynamic against like the Grey Knights really interesting, because the Grey Knights are all there where they're like, we're almost like the witch hunters, right, of 40k when it comes to the Astartes. So you've got a more different idea philosophy wise, where it's like they are there to potentially kill civilians that have seen the horrors of the warp, but at the same time, like, it's one of those really interesting
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
dynamics, right? Where it's like it gives you an avenue to write where it's like, well, these guys aren't always going to work together on the same side, you know.
Sending out an SOS.
100 meters.
Might as well just throw that SOS for funsies. Get some more guys in here. I don't know what was up with that one dude. Where he left and then he came back, and I was like, if you're doing something weird, I'm just not gonna worry about it. Goodbye. I'm not worried about that. I'm already playing on the stream, so what to worry about is somebody doing weird stuff, maybe even modding their game or something. Let's see if maybe we can. There we go. Dive a fish. What a fun name. Try to help this guy out from long range. But yeah, and that's the thing is like, I also don't really do the loyalists all too much, and so I'm sure there's plenty of loyalists that are interesting. Oh, come here, Biscuit. Ah! Biscuit got on my paint there.
Tagging map. Northwest, 300 meters.
Oh. He knocked my microphone off. I was like, where is the magnet? But yeah. That's my opinion. And you guys can have your own opinion.
Tactical asset nearby.
That is super fair.
Throwing grenade.
I'm just finally excited that we are now into the like, all right, cool. One codex is coming out on Saturday. We're no longer in that strange like, oh, it's a cluster bomb. Oh, it's a big guy by me. Oh,
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
I don't want to be hit by you, sir. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm gonna take that rare sample though.
Sample acquired.
Stand by. Quick response team.
Oh god. I'm out of stems. Oh shit. Alright, we gotta go.
Illuminate, south.
Alright, let's go.
Orbital inbound.
Our citizens depend on you for their safety.
Out of ammo.
Well, that's all of that.
No.
Oh, I'm out of that. Crap. Got him. Ooh.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Tech pack inbound. Requesting sentry.
Oh, I can't believe he ran into me and got me. Oh boy. Gotta lay down.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down supplies.
Just gonna lay down for a second. We're a tired guy. We're just a tired guy.
Northwest. Requesting orbital.
All right.
Illuminate.
Let's get over here and let's heal up real quick.
Package acquired.
Ah, yes.
Dropping a pin. East. Far.
Objective located. Marking location.
Dropping package.
Just gonna sneak around to the
Package
side.
acquired.
Okay, he's good. Just gonna sneak. I will say one of my favorite bits about this game is the snap. Hello. Medal. Requisition slips. Common samples.
collected.
Nice.
Requesting sentry.
Get some ammo.
Dropping package. Package
Entrenchment tool.
Heavy enemy presence detected. Deploying
Reinforcing.
seed rapid response. Hang in there, Helldiver.
Melee.
Request
Shovel.
approved. Deploy reinforcements.
Give me something to kill. Probably shouldn't have dropped my machine gun for this, but you know. We ganging out here. All my homies love Krieg. Time to Krieg it up. And if I need a machine gun back, I can go get that machine gun back.
Requesting air support.
I can't believe I dove through the air and
Package
took some
acquired.
at him. Oh my god, he saw that coming that time. Oh my god, he saw that coming. Oh, that was funny. That was pretty hilarious. I can't believe he saw that coming. He just
Dropping
went,
package.
all right, pop, and got me right as I did that.
Package acquired.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just waiting on a box of MK6 Marines to
Calling
arrive.
in reinforcements. Requesting sentry.
Mass Marine Gaming.
Dropping
Heck yeah,
package.
dude.
Package acquired.
For those chain swords, do you want chaos ones or do you want more do you want like classic chain swords like Heresy era chain? Because I think I got both.
Calling down a sentry.
Because I have mostly. Also, when you level up, you'll realize that the real is 4 Eagle Strike stratagem. Honestly, all I see is people using all of the Eagle Strike stratagems, and in all honesty, I am gonna blow ourselves up.
Requesting orbital.
There's nothing better than calling an HE barrage on your own position,
Dropping package.
especially when they drop in more giants.
Package acquired.
Need that shot. Oh man, I almost got him.
Dropping
I'm gonna need
package.
like 50 of them. I will give what you take me. Okay, that sounds good because I have a lot. I'll see what I got.
200 meters.
Because I'm gonna be real, most of the chain swords that I have are either chaos chain swords or they might be some extra space wolf ones. Come on, Biscuit. Let's not chew on plastic.
Hold on tight to see if they're en route to assist.
Calling
It's
down a
not chew
sentry.
on plastic. It's not good for you. A little plastic's okay, but not too much plastic.
Orbital inbound.
Also, I will say it is crazy
Dropping package.
how like slow shooting this
Calling in,
last gun is. So I
acquired.
feel like this is pretty accurate to like how the game would be or how it would be in real. Oh, car cave outside, slap a bunch of purity skill. Yeah, or you could say that. Oh, you know what would be some cool lore is that like maybe some of those are ones where you figured out how to do, because I know in Fenris they have like rituals to be able to like take things that have chaos paint in them and like make them usable, like the axe of Mordecai, which is an old corn axe. I mean, they can scaffold with a battlefield, so it would be lore accurate. Yeah, it's true. It is the weirdest thing where I feel like they kind of go with this bit of lore. Sometimes they don't, because like in lore you can't touch anything chaos, right? Like you can't touch a single thing chaos, or you're gonna start to feel it, right? Even just like having some exposure to it in lore is supposed to cause like madness. It's supposed to be really bad for anybody. But also, there's plenty of times where they're like, we totally forgot that that's a bit of lore. Like, no purification. We're gonna slap 4 purity seals and call it. One of your marine malevolent just starts to end up growing another hand. You're like, totally fine, guys. It's totally fine. Yeah, because there's also times in which they're like, also that didn't matter whatsoever, and you're like, huh? Like, there's a VR game where you get to play the Sister of Battle. And if you have VR and you haven't played that game, I recommend playing it. It's super cool. It's a really, really good 40 game. The Battle Sister game, it's really, really good. Like, it really makes you feel like you're
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Power sword is awesome. It's one of my favorite games when it comes to that.
Tagging location.
Is he asking me if I have Mac? I don't have Mac. Get out to go into it. I don't know what he's saying. You can back into it and get out to go into it. Okay. All right. We aren't running any puzzle carries. We die like men. Well, who's going to get your gene seed? No one has said that the apothecaries were helping.
Hold on tight to see if they're en route to assist.
It's not. Look, your gene seed is more important. And we're not saving you. We're taking your gene seed. Gotta have the way to make more marines. Oh my god. What just happened?
Reinforcing.
Did I get sniped by that big thing? Maybe. Maybe he shot me. Who knows? Who knows?
Reinforcements have been launched.
That's the hard thing about Helldivers. Sometimes it's like, you play with
Reporting
randos
to the
and
front.
It's fun, but it's not the same as if you were getting to play with all your buddies, and that's okay. That's how life is sometimes. Try to be the Bob Ross of Helldivers. Anyways, they come in afterwards with all the chapter seers to take everything we can from the battlefield, but the gene seed's gonna go bad. It's gonna go bad after a certain point in time.
Calling down a sentry. I got the terminal. Calling down a sentry.
Yeah, in that Battle Sisters game, there's always the talk of like, well, if you touch something chaos, that like, you're gonna get corrupted and it's gonna suck, right? When it's really funny in that Sisters game, there's a part in like one of the second or third missions. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Marking location.
In like the second or third mission in Crash Land, because there are like some chaos cultists on the planet that shoot you down, and you straight up pick up an axe, and you go and you deal with that. Oh boy, I have to drop down here for a second.
Got a sample.
What did my cat just knock over? Hey, why are we knocking stuff off the counter? No chips on the floor. And then once I finish this mission or we die, we'll end this. We'll end this stream. This has been fun. I'm gonna constantly fill the full company. Clearly, it works out fine. Yeah, it's fine. The lore is that your gene seed will
I'm on it.
be fine.
No!
But yeah, no, it's the interesting thing of where it's like that's one bit of lore that they're constantly like, is it real? Is it not real? And you're like, eh. It's real when the plot makes it work, right? It's real when the plot.
New mag. Squid outpost. How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Oh god. Oh no. Somebody call the Ordo Astartes on this guy. He needs to get wrangled in. He might need to go on a penitent crusade. Send him on a penitent crusade. Have the Marines Malevolent ever been on a penitent crusade? I feel like out of all of the penitent crusade Marines, they deserve to be sent on a penitent crusade. Just because you guys get stuff done don't mean you guys act like assholes. Penitent crusade for you go in the corner.
Sending in an eagle. Orbital inbound.
There he is.
Calling in reinforcements. Half reinforcement budget remaining. Calling down a sentry.
There he goes. Did we already resupply? Oh no!
Calling down a sentry.
Giant man. You gotta go. We gotta go.
Deploying Sieve.
Probably not. We haven't been on the losing side of any big battles and probably would just say no if they told us to. That's fair.
Calling down a support weapon.
Guess that makes you guys that would make you guys renegades at that point. I think that they just wouldn't do that. We would just not be sorry. Yeah. That's fair. In all honesty, the most that would probably happen is that you end up having to go work for the High Lords of Terra, like the Minotaurs. That's probably the worst thing that would happen to y'all. Which is still bad, because I wouldn't want to work for the High Lords of Terra. But I'm also a Space Wolf guy, and I don't like the High Lords of Terra, and I think they're a bunch of losers. I think they're a bunch of losers. But in all honesty, also with it coming down to like the Ordos and Star, they would sell out to the High Lords so quick. Oh yeah, absolutely. And like, I for sure am more interested in, like if they did because I know that they're talking about the Ordos Astartes, right, coming in and messing with Gilliman during the 500 Worlds. I'm gonna be real. I would be straight up like, I'm going with Gilliman, the actual son of an emperor, versus the emperor, not an emperor, the son of the emperor, rather than some rinky-dink fat guy who's been sitting on Terra forever.
Hostile threat level high. Deploying Sieve to support.
Noise over there. Exactly, but like I would not be there supporting the High Lords of Terra, especially after I'm like, you guys want to just kill civilians all the time. At that point, why are we fighting for humanity if all the civilians are going to be dead? Like, at a certain point, you know, if you're not actually helping humanity out, what's the literal point of all of this?
Hold on tight. Sieve are en route to assist.
Get some! Get some!
Oh boy. Here come these
Requesting sentry.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god! Oh!
Heavy enemy presence detected. Deploying Sieve, rapid response. Hang in there, Helldiver.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there hard. I am hanging in there pretty hard.
Calling
oh boy, here we go. Hey, give me the kill, give me the kill. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Shooting so many bullets that my barrel's turning red. Oh no, you can't drop stuff down while we're trying to get everybody. Oh my god. Wait, Liberty, my arm!
Calling down a sentry. Injury? What injury?
I think we got him, guys. Oh my lord. Get some, get some, get some.
Get some!
Extract Extraction shuttle inbound.
I do love that my character also said get some. That was not intentional. I was not reading the dialogue. This character is just in tune with me.
Requesting sentry.
All right, I got no stratagems left, but I do have my nice little wall.
Calling down a sentry.
And then I don't have any supplies. Remember, kids, one of Horus's main concerns about the Marines was getting sidelined, and the empire they conquered being led by bureaucrats who never ruled and only fought, who only ruled and never fought. Exactly.
Requesting.
Exactly. They didn't want to be the jailers. They did not want to be the jailers. Yeah. Also very much shows that I like the traitor specific. And that honestly is probably my favorite part about the entirety of the Horus Heresy, even in general, actually, is straight up that is a really interesting psychological, or not psychological, philosophical question when it comes to, you know, how the Marines operate and how they work and everything like that. Is like, that's a really, like, it's that two sides of the same coin. If I had a nickel for every traitor, Parmaku is actually kind of right. I would have 3 or 4 nickels. Yep. It's the funny thing where it's like the lore does not try and argue who is correct, but it gives you 2 different viewpoints and it asks you to decide who you think is right. And I do think that that is a really good and really great. No, not grenades, not getting blown up. But I think that is something that, like, even though, like, the Horus Heresy does not get enough credit for the fact that, like, the fight in itself does not come down to, like, you know, who is right and who is wrong. It comes down to, like, what you personally believe. And I think that that's a really good way of writing that 40K, because you don't want it to just be a, hey, we know who's clearly right in this situation, right? We know who's clearly wrong in this situation. And there are some instances where there are some clear-cut rights and wrongs. Like, in all honesty, I know people joke about it, but Magnus was absolutely in the wrong.
Countdown initiated.
Right?
Stand by for takeoff.
Like,
reinforcement budget depleted.
they were Magnus was absolutely in the wrong, right? Because he did something he was told not to, and he did it anyways, right? It's also the same thing where it's like, was Fulgrim wrong about a lot of stuff? Yeah. Oh my God. He had plenty of opportunities to turn back, and he didn't, which is what makes his fall so great. Because it's something that, like, it doesn't write it in a way that is like, oh yeah, anybody who would be in that situation would fall, or nobody would be in that situation would fall, when we actually just need to write that they're gonna fall. And instead they do this really cool thing where they're like, well, what would you have done if you were in this situation, right? And that's something to me that is a really good job of what they do, especially when we're looking at something like this, where you want to have those different opinions on that, because you don't want somebody who's playing Iron Warriors to just feel like, well, I'm the bad guy no matter what, right? Like, I'm just the bad guy, you know? Or like even Emperor's Children, right? Like, my guys are fucking crazy, you know? But what's cool about it is that, like, you can understand their fall, and then as you write them in the more modern 40K lore, that's where, like, the Josh Reynolds book are so good, where they're talking about the loss of the Legion and how they're mourning that and how they want to be brothers again, but they're so disfracted because of who they are now, and they can't really do that. And some of them don't want to, and some of them do. And it shows the fragmentation of their mind. I know that's not the correct way of saying that either. Fragmentation is not right, but the fragmenting of their minds, to where you have a lot of these characters who like, genuinely, you're like, I feel a little bit of sympathy for you, because, like, some of you might not have wanted to go along with this, right? And then it makes, like, characters like Saul Tarvitz even more tragic, because he's a dude who just wanted to be a good guy and serve the Emperor, and he straight up ends up, you know, doing what he has to do because of what the traitors do, right? And it's really interesting, and it provides heroes on both sides, you know, having some, like, Emperor's Children, like Saul Tarvis, who stay loyal and are, like, paragons of that, you know? And then you have people who fall super hard, like what's his name? Typhus, right? Typhus, who leads his legion into the warp to get Nurgle-fied, right? Mortarion, on the other hand, has to make a choice he can't make, without losing something, right? Makes it a lot better of a like, hey, who do you align with more philosophically, and like how do you think these events can go, and like it allows for more discussion, which I think is so much better than some of the stories where it's just cut and dry, where you're just straight up like, these are the bad guys, these are the good guys, that's it. When like, yes, heroes and villains exist on both sides, but it's more of like, well, where do they want to go with that? That's more interesting. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I'm going to log off for now. Sorry that Helldivers was a little weird. We're going to work on it and see if it works better. But right now, it just seems like they're doing that. Yeah, and then that's the thing, too, is like if you were Night Lords and you want to just play an evil bad guy, you can do that. And there's lore to support that, right? There's like, if you look at Sevatar, right? Sevatar is one of these characters where he's very much kind of in the gray at times, where he's doing some stuff where it's like, is that bad? And you're like, yes, it's that bad, but some people might not think of it that bad, right? But you can also do like what I like to do, which is like play sometimes the twiddling mustache playing bad guy, where I like to envision a lot of my warlords as idiots, almost like the It's Always Sunny gang, and that they're just really skilled at combat, but they're dumb. So like they might have an opportunity to seize power, and they're like, oh, that was my time to seize power. Oh, I didn't realize that, like goofy things where I like to write comedy into some of mine, where it's like, I like having my Emperor's Children kind of be buffoons that are really good at stuff, where it's that kind of goofy like combo where it's like, you're going to hear him say something stupid and then carve up a dreadnought, right? And that's something I like to do. And it's something you can do, right? Because there's just so much openness to the lore and everything like that you can write. But anyways, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to probably play another game with Emma to get his practice up for this Saturday. But we'll keep you updated. Until next time, we'll see you on the battlefield. I can end the stream.